Special thanks to our channel members, who without, we couldn't keep making content like this. Consider becoming a member today for bonus content. Hello, Liv Universe, it's a rare post-commentary Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. Welcome to the Raw before WrestleMania, a special premiering Raw. Thank you all for being here. You might be wondering, Xander, you magnificent bastard, why is Raw premiering? Or not why is Raw premiering, why are you post-commentary? Well, for the first 45 minutes of this episode, I didn't realize that I was recording with the audio track that captures my microphone not set to export. So, you've got me in post-commentary here until about the point where the screen goes black and some words appear. I'll leave it at that. But we are here on the Raw before WrestleMania. We have got a 9-man face-off kicking us off here. The Shield, the Bloodline, and Tommaso Ciampa kicking us off here tonight as Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Jon Moxley make their way down to the ring for this final confrontation. Remember, the Shield face off with the Bloodline on night 1 of WrestleMania in a 6-man street fight, and then on night 2, Seth Rollins and Tommaso Ciampa face off for the WWE Championship on WrestleMania night 2. Seth Rollins, the first man to pull double duty at an LS11 WrestleMania since it went to 2 nights. First time we've ever done it, shockingly. As Seth Rollins will have an opportunity to help his brothers deal with their big problem in the Bloodline and to become a world champion for the 4th time in his career here in the LS11 universe. Something that is only paralleled by John Cena, Brock Lesnar, and Roman Reigns. But out next, here come the Bloodline to the ring. Jimmy Uso, the former chief, the fallen chief, leading his tribe to the ring. You can see Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa by his side. Of course, Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu are going to be the ones by his side at WrestleMania this weekend against the Shield. And so now tonight, Jimmy Uso leading the way down to the ring. It's mainly Roman Reigns his problem is with, but the Shield has become collateral damage for it. It's Jimmy's own fault the Shield is back together. He sent Jacob Fatu. Well, first he sent William Regal to AEW when Moxley was still there to try and sway Moxley not to be part of this, to stay out of it, to not get involved. And Moxley said he was going to do what he damn well pleased. And that's what led to Jacob Fatu showing up a few months ago now, costing Jon Moxley a match at AEW Full Gear to Brody King. And that's what led to Jon Moxley saying, well, Bloodline, you made your mistake. You pissed me off. Jon Moxley would jump ship back here to Monday Night Raw to reform the Shield. Help Roman Reigns become tribal chief once again. And now, here tonight, the face-off is going down. But last but not least, the WWE Champion coming out next. As here comes Tommaso Ciampa to the ring. Tommaso Ciampa saying he's felt like Seth Rollins has been treating him like an afterthought as of late here on the road to WrestleMania. That Rollins has been more focused on the Bloodline and the Shield and everything else there, rather than focusing on their showdown coming up. And so tonight, Ciampa getting involved. He's made the deal with the devil with the Bloodline. Tommaso Ciampa has made his way to the ring. Well, here we are. Yep, here we are. You know you're about to regret having taken me so lightly for so long around here. Am I? Because all I've seen is that you've brought the Temu Tribal Chief, Camacho, the new Hunico, and well, quite honestly, Jacob Fatu is the only person over there I got any kind of respect for, so I won't say anything too bad about him. I know, Jacob, you're going to be the one that I'm going to have the most trouble putting down this weekend, whereas Temu Tribal Chief over here, well, you're going to regret having gotten involved with all this. See, that's what it is. You're looking past me again. I'm not looking past you, Ciampa. I'm doing what you haven't done for the last year and being a good friend. Because you weren't a good friend to Johnny until it got you a world title shot now, were you? Where were you? In Australia when he was getting his neck almost broken. Where were you every week since then until he got you a shot against Kevin Owens? Huh? You're only friends, and you're only a good person when it's convenient for you. And I used to be the same way. I did. But at least I didn't make friends with cowards and betrayers like you have. At least I didn't go and write checks that I'm not going to be able to cash, that are going to bounce with people who are going to ditch you the minute it becomes convenient. The minute you become more of a liability than an asset. I've known these guys for a long time, Ciampa. So take this as my one true warning to you. You've made a mistake picking the side with them. Because over there, the fake chief, well, I think you should know by now what you're getting involved with. You're going to get what you pay for. They're going to claim that you're family to them now since you're helping them. But oh man, that downfall when Jimmy turns his back on you and decides that you're not worth his time anymore. Well, it's going to be well-deserved, Ciampa. That's all I'm saying. And I'm only saying that. And I'm only saying that to you because my full focus is on you for WrestleMania. But at the same time, in the back of my mind, I just keep wondering, when is that other shoe going to drop? And when are we going to really see that Blackheart you claim you hate being so much really just be that you've been waiting for them to stop cheering so you don't have to pretend that you're a good guy anymore and you can let out that true bastard we all know you are deep down. I mean, we've seen how it's worked for everyone else. Hey, Seth. I don't listen to you talk enough smack about me and my family for the last few minutes here, and I'm done listening. Oh, you are? Yeah, and so Jim, your words are with me, not with Seth. So why don't you start talking to me, since you've still yet to get down and acknowledge me as Tribal Chief after I won back the Ulafala you stole from me. Roman, you know how I feel about you. The Shield's just collateral damage in all of this. That Ulafala was rightfully mine, because this family hates you, so you had to go and find another one. You had to go bring in people who aren't your blood. Well, they might as well be, because they're the only ones who've had my damn back this whole time, whereas you all left me in a puddle of my own blood. These two cleaned me up and took me in. You know, Tribal Chief, I've got a few bones to pick with you too. Oh, do you now? I think you're a big part of why Seth's been looking past me. Yeah, because I beat your ass once before? You survived once before because Triple H bailed you out. Triple H bailed you out because he didn't want this championship in my hands. And you know good and well that you were at your best then and couldn't beat me then without help. And now you are arguably at your worst, at your lowest. I'm going to take great pleasure in watching you be annihilated and watching your family rip the Ulafala from you this weekend. I made this deal with your family not because I care about the politics of a Samoan bloodline, but because I watch my enemies fall with great pride. Yeah, well, if you keep on, I'm going to drop you here tonight. Are you now? You know what? I think I've done had enough of this shit. Mox, Seth, let's do it. Couldn't agree more. Oh, and here we go. Seth going under Jimmy. Roman going after Ciampa. Hey, Mox, now! And Jon Moxley wiping out the bloodline, except Tonga Loa managed to sidestep. And so Moxley caught Tonga Loa, and Jon Moxley punching away at the face of him. Moxley with a big clothesline knocking down Tonga Loa. And now Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga turning their attention to Jon Moxley now, knocking him back. The Bloodline, the Shield, and Tommaso Ciampa getting into it now as Tama Tonga's got Jon Moxley and pulls him in. And nailing him with the rolling cutter. Jacob Fatu now as Tonga Loa getting back to his feet. Fatu with the Impaler DDT to Mox. And they've laid Mox out now as Jacob Fatu runs back into the ring. But Rollins and Ciampa, wait a minute. William Regal with the chair. The wise man with the chair is now Tommaso Ciampa after the shot with the equalizer from Regal. Ciampa laying into Rollins, as does Regal now with the chair. The Shield's outnumbered 2-1 for each member. 6-on-3 as Ciampa is laying it in on Seth Rollins right now. Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Jimmy Uso, they've surrounded Roman Reigns now. They're taking him down in the ring. Tonga Loa's got Moxley down. He's keeping him down after the Bloodline just laid him out a moment ago. And now Tama Tonga Jimmy Uso's got him now. Jimmy Uso and Jacob Fatu. The moonsault connecting. And now Jacob puts Roman in the ropes here. And Jacob Fatu with Roman up on the table, keeping him down. And now Jimmy Uso's going up to the top rope. And Jimmy Uso with Falling Oos taking down Roman. And now Roman getting laid out again here with the rolling cutter there. And Jimmy up to the top rope now. Jimmy Uso, the splash. And now Jacob Fatu going out of the ring. Jimmy sent the marching orders as here comes Jacob Fatu around ringside now. Jacob Fatu with the super kick to Jon Moxley. Moxley's been laid out now, and Tonga Loa with the knee off the jaw of Jon Moxley. And now Jacob Fatu. Oh God, he's gone up to the top rope, and Fatu with the splash. Through the table goes Jon Moxley. And now Fatu going around ringside where another table's been set up. Almost all the Shield have gone through tables at this point. Hitting him with the fairy tale ending is Ciampa. And now Fatu has got Rollins as Regal watches on. Regal's orchestrated this whole thing here as Jacob Fatu now with Seth Rollins for a massive Uranagi. We're far from done tonight, Seth. But don't forget our deal, Mr. Regal. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Raw before WrestleMania.
Hey, Trish. Mickey. I know you were talking about how I don't have any friends around here, how I'm not making friends, I've been making enemies. Well, with just a few days left until our big tag team matchup, I just thought it would be important to let you know ahead of WrestleMania that I made a friend. And maybe I had to look a little outside the box for her. Had to open a few doors. But I just thought you two old-timers should know that as I approach my third WrestleMania, this one is going to be special. Because at this one, under the brightest lights, The glitz and glamour always shine brightest.
You want to explain to me why the hell we're out here? We're out here, Randy, because you've been an explosive problem on Raw as of late. Oh, I'm explosive because I want to take the head off of Nick Aldis, the guy that put me out and cost me my shot at going to WrestleMania. Cost me my shot at going for the world title that I haven't had in over a decade. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, Big E. I'm going to walk backstage tonight, and I'm going to hit an RKO on everyone that stands between me and Nick Aldis. You want me to be unpredictable, you want me to be a problem, I'm going to be a real problem for you tonight. Because I'm going to RKO everyone and anyone. And that starts, well, with the next guy I see. Randy, don't do... Hey, Randy Orton, big fan. Name's Jeremy, I'm known as German 95. Oh, God! Stupid, stupid, stupid. Well, Randy Orton is a man on a mission, and I am going to keep my ass parked at this commentary table because of it. I am not going to eat an RKO tonight. Someone else might, though, as we move into some singles action coming up next here on Monday Night Raw, as it is time for a older brother showdown. We saw the younger brothers, Rey Fenix and Jeff Hardy, face off last week on Raw with Jeff Hardy getting the win, and now the other half of the big Dream Team matchup for WrestleMania is going down here on Raw tonight, as here comes Penta to the ring. Penta debuted just before Survivor Series a few months back, mixed it up in the Intercontinental title picture for a little while before his brother Phoenix got here to Raw at the Royal Rumble. Penta's been here for a little while, and now the two are walking into their first WrestleMania here in just a couple of nights' time. WrestleMania Sunday. They will be challenging for the World Tag Team titles. And out next, here comes one half of the champions and Penta's opponent tonight. Here comes the Godfather of Extreme. Here comes Matt Hardy to the ring. So Matt Hardy making his way to the ring. Two-time World Tag Team Champion now after winning the gold back from Omizakano a few weeks ago. And now the Hardys set for this showdown at WrestleMania with the Lucha Bros. And so, Matt Hardy has made his way down to the ring. Matt Hardy and Penta going one-on-one here tonight. Two guys that at the start of this season were at completely different places in their career compared to where they're at now. Here we go. Matt and Penta locking up now. They lock up now. Headlock now from Matt Hardy. Penta's got Matt here, and Penta sends Matt off the ropes, and the top rope he goes here. Penta taken down by Matt Hardy. And now Matt Hardy drop kick to Penta, taking him down here. Matt Hardy, no. Penta rolls out of the way now. Matt Hardy has him up. DDT from Penta. Down goes Matt. Penta now picking Matt Hardy back up to his feet now, and Penta with Matt Hardy off the ropes here. Matt Hardy taken down with a big DDT from Penta. Penta now coming off the ropes. Matt Hardy down. Penta's got him down. Now big German suplex there from Penta to Matt. Now Penta's got Matt Hardy down. Penta springboards into a crossbody, taking down Hardy. Penta kick there now. Matt Hardy caught him though. Matt Hardy sweeping the leg. Matt Hardy, of course, is a former ECW champion. When that back at WrestleMania 25 from the Samoan Bulldozer Umaga. If you ever hear me say something like that and think, oh, that doesn't quite sound right, go check our Retro Series playlist that has a bunch of retro events like that in it. I'll go ahead and tell you, Retro Series is coming back in Season 7 at some point with some big shows in the near future. Took a little bit of a break from it when 2K25 first dropped, but it is coming back soon. WrestleMania 25 being a big one we have done. Now, big kick there from Penta, taking down Matt Hardy. There's a big uppercut. Matt Hardy with a clothesline. And now Matt Hardy with a big neck breaker. Into a drop kick into the back. Hardy now picking him up now. Matt Hardy jabbing away. Kicks Penta. Chops him now. And Matt Hardy pulls him back in. Throws him into the corner now. Matt Hardy. Whoa! Head first into the turnbuckle. Sling blade. And now Matt Hardy's got him into side effect. Into the cover now for the 1, 2. Kick out from Penta. We all know why. Matt Hardy goes for him. Penta countering. Penta with a punch to the gut of Matt Hardy. Pulling him in now. Into the back now. Penta's got Matt Hardy down. Matt Hardy rolls out of the way. Matt Hardy. There's the clothesline. Penta's got him down again now. Penta. He's got Matt Hardy back to his feet now. Big super kick. Flooring him there. And now up to the top rope. Matt Hardy's down. Avoids the diving stomp from Penta. Runs in now. Matt Hardy's got him for twist of fate. 2, no. Now Penta taking down Matt Hardy. Into a kick into the back. Harry there, taking him down again. Matt Hardy down. Both men are down. Who's going to get up first? Which of the older brothers gets back to their feet first? Matt Hardy back up now. He's got Penta. Matt Hardy taking him down. He's going into the leg, taking him down again. As now went for a big clothesline. Nobody home. Penta kicking to the midsection, knocking back Matt Hardy, kicking the ribs. Penta looking for the Penta. Driver! Matt Hardy down now. Penta. Going up. For the diving stomp. Cover for the 1, 2, 3. Penta with the win. Penta getting the win over Matt Hardy tonight. A big victory there for Penta this evening over Matt Hardy. Penta scores the win, meaning that Penta has picked up some momentum for the Lucha Bros. After Jeff Hardy was able to beat Phoenix last week. So, Penta with the win. We got more coming up on Raw up next here on the Raw before WrestleMania. Look, I'm just telling you, I don't want your help. Why don't you want my help, Nathan? For so many months, you were all about having help everywhere you went. Having me, Liv, Raquel, anyone else that would listen to you, Kross even, AOP when you were in the Final Testament. And now you want to do this on your own? What, have you grown a conscience suddenly? And maybe I have. And what if I have? What of it if I have, JD? Maybe after I beat Seth Rollins clean in the middle of the ring last year and decided it was easier to just have help from the outside, maybe I decided that I am good enough to do it on my own. I was the breakout star of the year last year, and now I'm just the guy that always had to have someone else bailing him out of Intercontinental title defenses after he decided it was easier that way. So no, I'm not helping you beat Axiom, and I'm not helping Liv beat Becky. Well, if you're not willing to help me, then maybe I'm just going to have to go find someone else that will. Yeah, good luck with that, mate. Well, yeah, fine. Maybe I'll go find someone else. Oh, bloody hell. And that's 2. As we move into our next matchup, folks, it is a showdown between 2 of the men that will face off in the big Trios Championship matchup on WrestleMania Kickoff this weekend, which is going to be a special match because we've got guest commentators for pretty much the entire Kickoff show, which is pretty exciting, all things considered, I would say. And I can lock in now, the Battle Royals are going to be commentated by Grizzly Entertainment. He commentated the Axiom versus Bronson Reed match back at the Royal Rumble. And new friend of the channel, Boy123 Jim, is going to be commentating the Charlotte Flair versus Bianca Belair matchup on WrestleMania Kickoff. But the Trios matchup between the Murder Machines, who we're seeing make their way to the ring now, Powerhouse Hobbs going to be the one in action here tonight, and the God Prophets, who we're going to be seeing come out in just a moment here, is going to be commentated along with the Speed 2 out of 3 Falls match between Axiom and JD McDonough. Those matches are going to be commentated by Carnold and the LS11 Universe creative team. Yeah, it's gonna be as insane as it sounds. As here come the God Prophets to the ring, Moose, Angelo Dawkins, and Montez Ford making their way to the ring. A big matchup tonight as Montez Ford, who was a bit of a breakout star last season in singles competition, making his way to the ring for this one. It is Ford versus Hobbs tonight. As Montez Ford, Moose, and Angelo Dawkins making their way down to the ring. The God Prophets are in the house on the Raw before WrestleMania. This is a big one going down here, folks, as Montez Ford, the winner of the Season 4 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, that had the hell of a match with Seth Rollins last year at Backlash in Puerto Rico. So 2 years ago now, almost, in Puerto Rico. Now finds himself in the ring with Powerhouse Hobbs. Without further ado, here we go! Montez Ford jumping in with a big knee strike. Double axe handle attempt. Powerhouse Hobbs out of the way now. Powerhouse Hobbs lifts him up and powerbomb. Hobbs now grabs the throat of Montez Ford and launching him into the corner now. Down he goes. And now Powerhouse Hobbs taken down. DDT by Montez Ford. Down now. Montez Ford is down. Powerhouse Hobbs dropping him now. Powerhouse coming in hot. Pouncing Montez Ford across the ring. Ford now getting picked back up here. Powerhouse Hobbs throws him across the ring now. It went for him. Countered by Ford now. Montez Ford come off the middle rope now. Ford. Big drop kick there to Hobbs, taking him down. Hobbs goes down now. Big kick from Ford now. Montez Ford coming in. Goes for a clothesline. Powerhouse Hobbs slamming him down with a massive Uranagi. Getting him back up to his feet now. Powerhouse Hobbs firing away at Montez Ford. Big jabs now. Knocking him towards the corner. Goes for a chop. Ford with a kick to the midsection. Montez Ford kicking him down now. Montez runs the ropes into big splash there, taking him down. And now Montez kicking to the head of Powerhouse Hobbs. Montez Ford now coming off the ropes into went for a big knee strike. Nobody home. Powerhouse Hobbs coming in now, pulls him in, and spine buster. Hold of him now, grabs him by the throat, and Powerhouse Hobbs launching him into the corner. Knee strike there, taking him down here. Powerhouse Hobbs picking Montez Ford back up to his feet now, and Hobbs throws Ford into the corner. Big right hook connecting there, into another one, and went for another one, countered by Montez. Montez Ford with a kick in the midsection. Ford has got the speed advantage. Hobbs has got the strength advantage. We'll see which way it goes tonight. We've seen these kind of battles go both ways, as there's a wicked spine buster from Powerhouse Hobbs to Montez Ford getting the shoulders up. Ford now getting picked back up to his feet. Powerhouse Hobbs kicked in the midsection by Montez Ford, who comes flying in with a knee strike. Off the ropes now, and big splash there from Montez Ford. And now here we go into the corner. Powerhouse Hobbs in trouble. Montez Ford, flying neck breaker, taking him down. Montez Ford, springboard, splashes him with a cannonball there, taking him down. Goes for a double axe handle now. Grabs him from behind. And now big clobbering blow there from Powerhouse Hobbs. Montez Ford slammed down again. And now Powerhouse has got a hold of him, picking him back up to his feet. Ford taking him back now. Montez Ford. Montez Ford is down. Powerhouse Hobbs pulling himself up in the corner now. Powerhouse knocking him back here. Back to his feet now. Powerhouse Hobbs picked back up. Montez Ford in trouble now. Ford has him up and taking him down. And now Powerhouse pulling himself back up after both men were down off that World's Strongest Slam. And now Powerhouse Hobbs on the top rope. Montez Ford setting him crashing down. The top rope from the heavens. Ford from the heavens. 2-0. Getting him back up to his feet now. And big spine buster from Hobbs for the 1-2. No. And now up on the shoulders in burning hammer for the 1-2-3. Just like that. Powerhouse Hobbs picking up the win for the Murder Machines tonight. Big win there for Powerhouse Hobbs. And the Murder Machines picking up that bit of momentum heading into WrestleMania. We have still got plenty of action here on Raw tonight, folks. As we're going to be seeing plenty more action. We got the final confrontation between Rhea Ripley and Jordynne Grace later this evening as well. But for now, Powerhouse Hobbs standing tall, the Murder Machine standing by his side. So, Murder Machines get the last laugh before WrestleMania. Hey, big man, I just want to say I'm really proud of what you've been doing on the indies lately. It's good to have you back for a night. Yes, I wanted to extend my congratulations to you for your brief World Tag Team title run with my temporary stand-in El Grande Tommaso Ciampa. He's a good guy, man. He's really good at this. Actually, you know, I think he might actually be the best luchador on Monday Night Raw. Indeed, he has been moving incredibly fast, faster than I could in this ring. But it is good to see you again, Miz, and I would like you to extend my best wishes to the largest luchador in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal this weekend. Though I am remiss, I will not be able to be in it. Yeah. What is wrong, my friend? Big E's putting Tommaso Ciampa in there, but not me. I see. Are you going to be on the WrestleMania card? I'm not booked for it. I'm a former world champion, and yet again, I'm not at WrestleMania. I wasn't the host last year, and now I'm just not even on the card. I'll find a way, though. Mark my words. Well, folks, we've got more singles action coming up next here on Raw, as say hello at long last to the new and improved Chase University. Andrade Chase, these two new young men got introduced to him on Main Event a few weeks ago. Members of Patreon, sorry about that one, got kind of busy. Got a new job and all that, and, you know, working on it. It'll be back with Season 7. I'll get more consistent again. Main Event and Ring of Honor will be more consistent next season, promise. And maybe something else. We'll see what happens. As Andrade Chase, these two young men are Kale Dixon waving that flag and Uriah Connors holding the megaphone and throwing up the U. Andrade Chase, he's gotten clean and sober. He's off the bottle. We're proud of him. And now tonight, he is back on Monday Night Raw. And God help him. Because he is taking on the Doomsday Incarnate that is Karrion Kross. Scarlett by his side, Kross lurking down to the ring. As Scarlett heralds Doomsday himself to the ring. Scarlett and Kross make their way to the ring. Kross getting one last bit of action in before his matchup with Nathan Frazer this weekend at WrestleMania. Andrade Chase, best of luck, buddy. You're gonna need it. Here we go. Karrion Kross taking him down. And oh boy, the mugging begins. The mugging of Andrade Chase begins. Karrion Kross definitely doing this to send a message to Nathan Frazer for WrestleMania as he pins Chase's arms behind him and just hammers away on him. And now Karrion Kross, he's going in again. He is going in again on Andrade Chase, and Chase is getting nothing in on this one. Andrade Chase getting picked back up to his feet now. Karrion Kross pulls him in, sends him across the ring into the corner. Big clothesline there, taking him down. Kross now right back down, ground and pound again. And now Karrion Kross. No, Andrade Chase. Wait a minute. Andrade Chase trying to fight back. Elbow strikes him, knocking him back there. Goes for a drop kick. Karrion Kross. Oh, boy. Right hook into the jaw of Andrade Chase. Picking him back up to his feet now. And Kross. He's got him up. And down. Back up to his feet now. And Kross grabs him. Kicks him in the ribs. Into final prayer. Cover. And Kross with the 1, the 2, and the 3. Karrion Kross with the win. Kross and Scarlett gonna stand tall tonight with WrestleMania looming and Judgment Day, not the faction, awaiting for Nathan Frazer in just... Oi! Kross! The prodigal son returns! I'm not afraid of you. I'm sorry. I'm not. You say you're the consequences of my actions, and maybe you are. But I am the monster that you made me into. And if I'm gonna get my ass kicked at WrestleMania, I'm gonna do it like a man. And I'm not gonna do it running away and being afraid of you. Not anymore. You're not afraid of me. Nathan, if you're not afraid of me, then son, you have already lost. Because even God fears the devil that he created. And you are no god. You're nothing more than a leech on the belly. A pest to be exterminated. And lucky for Raw, I'm just the boot that's gonna squash ya. So please, don't be afraid all you want. It just makes it sweeter when I finish the job. Well, Chase, you regrouping in the ring after all of that. Andre Chase giving a bit of a miniature pep talk to his... Oh, no. Oh, God. Uriah, look out! There's one! And Kale trying to come to the rescue. And that's 2! And Andre Chase coming in. And 3. That makes 5! And that's 5 RKOs tonight, as the man himself says. Hey. Fancy running into you here. Yeah. How you feeling? I got my final confrontation with Kevin tonight. Yeah, I heard about that. You know what you have to do, right? Yeah, I do. You have to become that guy again. The same way you have to become the Blackheart again. You gotta have no heart, no soul to the things I know you want to do to Kevin. And you gotta be a Blackheart to take down Seth Rollins. I suppose so. So Tommy, Tommaso, do what you gotta do. Do what I couldn't do 3 years ago at SummerSlam. And burn Seth Rollins to the ground. Yeah? And you find that way inside of yourself. And you finish Kevin Owens off the Gargano way, alright? Then we'll meet on the other side and we'll do it all again. Always. And we do it ourselves. That we do. Whoa, hold. You hearing something? Yeah, I think it's coming from over a gorilla. What the hell? Oh, already up to 5. Hey! Well, look who it is. The Bloodline member not at Mania. Or should I say number 6? Huh? I'm coming for you, Aldis! Where are you? Alright, folks, coming up next, we've got some more singles action here on Monday Night Raw. And if you're wondering, this is the point in the show where I realized that the microphone wasn't working. And now that my microphone wasn't being captured for the actual video. So we should be good now. As we've got some more singles action coming up, as here comes Ridge Holland to the ring. It seems his association with Kaz Dojo has slowly kind of faded away a little bit as he makes his way to the ring. We saw him get RKO'd by Randy Orton a couple of weeks ago, but that's the most we've seen between him and Frankie Kazarian in a little while. So, Ridge Holland has made his way to the ring. As here comes the #1 contender to the Intercontinental Championship. The man that's going to be challenging Bronson Reed this weekend for the gold at WrestleMania. Austin Theory. He's got Thea Hale and Adam Pearce by his side. Let's do this. As Austin Theory, he has been standing up to the bully that is Bronson Reed for a number of weeks now, but his big struggle has been being able to get someone Bronson's size up for A-Town down. We saw him manage to barely do it to AJ Francis last week on Raw, but now tonight he takes on a guy a little more his size in Ridge Holland ahead of WrestleMania as Austin Theory looks to pick up one more big win on the road to WrestleMania. So here we go. Ridge Holland grabs a hold of him. Austin Theory. As now Ridge Holland pushing him into the ropes. And folks, I do apologize that it was a little louder during entrances as Ridge Holland with the big right hook to Austin Theory there. Grabs a hold of him now, and Austin Theory trying to answer back. It's a new experimental thing where I'm trying to record the game and commentary audio separately. Oh, and Ridge Holland again. Austin Theory trying to play it by the book, but Ridge Holland taking him down. Record the game and commentary on separate tracks. That way I can balance it out a little better so that I can turn down the entrance music volume while also turning up the commentary volume, or turning up the crowd volume during matches. It's a new experimental thing. WrestleMania will not have that, so you don't have to worry about WrestleMania having any audio issues. We recorded that a week ago. As Austin Theory firing away and taking down Ridge Holland. Big elbow drop there from Theory. But that we're working on it. I'm working on it at least. I'm not gonna make Rey try it because it's very experimental and very, very tedious, and I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. I wouldn't wish most of the things I do on my worst enemies. As Austin Theory, went for the big super kick. Ridge Holland out of the way. Ridge Holland grabs onto him, lifting Austin Theory up, and massive scoop slam there from Ridge Holland. Now Ridge Holland has got him, and fork slam. It's going to knee into the face there, taking him down. Ridge Holland now picking him up, back to his feet. Grabs Austin Theory now, and Austin Theory's caught Ridge Holland. Overhead belly to belly, taking him down. Back up to his feet again now, Ridge Holland. Grabs onto Austin Theory, and another overhead belly to belly. And back up to his feet again now, Ridge Holland. Going for it again, going for another belly to belly. Austin Theory countering though. Theory goes for the big right hook, Ridge Holland. Oh, Austin Theory got him. German suplex, and now Theory starting to fight back into it. Pierce giving him that pep talk on the apron. Now Austin Theory. Here we go, Austin Theory. Sizing up his target. And big kick there into the head of Ridge Holland. Austin Theory now getting him back up to his feet into a clothesline. Falls out with a second one. Theory. One more clothesline. Ridge Holland goes into the corner. Austin Theory. Big clothesline there. Here we go. Rolls through. Flying blockbuster. Austin Theory now sizing him up. Telling Ridge to get back up again now. And Austin Theory, the roll through. Drop kick. Flooring Ridge. Austin Theory now picking him back up to his feet. And Theory, with ease, gets him up. A-Town down. Scream it out loud. For the 1, 2, 3. Austin Theory picking up the win. A massive win there for Austin Theory tonight over Ridge Holland this evening. Theory getting the win tonight over Ridge Holland. Managing to take down the bigger man here in Austin Theory. Right there, that rolled through. Slingshot drop kick took him down. He picked him up and just to send a message, carried him around for a moment for hitting the A-Town down and scoring the win. Austin Theory with the win. He's calling for a microphone. You know, I've talked about being through a lot. And I feel like I've said I've been through a lot and I've not talked about it much. I feel like a lot of you know a little bit about my journey, but not enough of you have been given a reason to care about who I am. So with just a few days left until the biggest match of my career, I thought I'd say, I've made mistakes, and I know I have. There was a reason I was gone for a full year. All the way back in Season 2. And I had to make myself a better man. And I came back, and I wasn't proud of what I did with the Six, or with the regime. I was at the time, Intercontinental Champion, Tag Team Champion. That's gold. But I don't like who I was back then. I was a bad man. I was a bully. Now I'm standing up to a bully. Bronson Reed is the biggest bully around here, literally. And sometimes in a business like this one, you gotta punch a bully in the face. For the people who can't. For the people who won't. So Bronson Reed, you've talked about my family. The ones I was born into and the ones I found here. No one talks about my family. No one hurts my family. I will get your big ass up and drop you, no matter what it takes. Even if I break both of my legs to do it at WrestleMania. But I know what's coming next. Now's when you're gonna run into this ring and jump me from out of nowhere. So bring it on, you big son of a bitch. Well, there he is. And Bronson Reed. No, Austin Theory answering back. Theory. Oh, no, not again. Bronson Reed clotheslines him. And Bronson Reed, just to show off, picks up Austin Theory. And drops him from the fireman's carry with a Samoan drop. And Bronson Reed, oh God. Tsunami! Let this one be a lesson for you. In the real world, not your little fantasy land, the bully always wins. Fairy tales aren't real, kids. And the biggest fairy tale of all is being told to you by the man unconscious in the ring there. This weekend, all I do is squash Austin Theory and remind you that bad guys always win. Well, there you see him, folks. Kevin Owens has arrived at the building on his way in for his final confrontation with Johnny Gargano. Wait, is that center number 3? Well, yeah, no, that is center number 3. What is he doing here? Oh, wait. Alright, well, folks, like I said, no one's safe from the RKO tonight. But it is time for the final confrontation ahead of WrestleMania for these two men, as here comes Kevin Owens. To the ring, the prize fighter ahead of WrestleMania this weekend, making his way down to the ring. So, Kevin Owens and Johnny Gargano, their final face-to-face ahead of their no-holds-barred street fight, the Falls Count Anywhere matchup this weekend at WrestleMania. No physicality allowed or the match is thrown out. Let's just see how this one goes, shall we? I got a bad feeling we might be seeing something get pulled from the WrestleMania card if things go too far south. As here comes Johnny Gargano to the ring. Johnny Gargano and Kevin Owens, two former world champions. Their story started almost a year ago at this point. In fact, this week makes 1 year since it really all went down. So, Let's do this. So, here we are. Yeah, here we are indeed. Johnny, do you know what you've asked for with this fight? Do you? I mean, I think you think you know. I think that you think you know what you're getting in here and doing by stepping in the ring with me at WrestleMania in a street fight. I think that maybe you think you know how dangerous I am in a street fight, how dangerous I am when the rules are at the window, because you saw what I did to you in Australia when there were rules. So I'm just wondering if you really know. Because, Johnny, I know how despicable a human being you can be. I was one of your first challengers when you were leading the way on SmackDown, and you are going to need to be that guy again to have any hopes of surviving WrestleMania. Not winning, surviving. Because, Johnny, I think it's finally time I just say it. Say what I think the people already know. Say what I think you already know. It has taken me a year to finally admit this. It has taken me a year to come to terms with this. It has taken me a year to understand this. I was lying to myself, and I hate liars. You know that. You've known that about me for years. I hate liars. But I was lying to you, and I was lying to myself for the last year when I called you my best friend. Now, I was trying. I was trying so hard to be your best friend. But, Johnny, I hate you. With every fiber of my being, I hate you. I hate who you are. I hate what you stand for. And deep down, I think you know why I hate you, Johnny. But I'll tell you why, in case you don't. Because quite frankly, last year, you stole from me, Johnny. You heard everybody. You saw what happened. At the Rumble when Imperium tried to take you down after you lost to Gunther, after you choked it a second time, who came to your rescue? Who stood face to face with the ring general? Who qualified for the Elimination Chamber? Who was set and the heavy favorite to go to WrestleMania and dethrone Gunther? They had graphics ready for me. They had announcements ready for me. They had everything ready for it to be me main eventing WrestleMania with Gunther last year. But then the people had to riot because you choked again. And what did I get? The consolation prize briefcase. And I won't lie to you, Johnny. That demand for Johnny Wrestling pissed me off. Getting to do what I did to Roman, getting to do what I did to you, well, that put at least a bit of a smile on my face. But this weekend, this Sunday, I finish what Gunther couldn't. I finish the job that he couldn't. What's the matter, Johnny? Out of things to say? Oh. No, sorry, I was just taking the time to think about all the different ways I'm gonna kill you on Sunday. That's all. Call yourself a prize fighter. I'm gonna end your livelihood on Sunday and make you a failure of a human being, a failure of a wrestler, and a failure of a father. That's all. Johnny? Johnny, where are you going? Johnny Gargano, get back here! Get back here and say something! You don't get to leave on 2 sentences! Johnny! So WrestleMania is just a couple of days away, huh? Seems that way. You and me, both in Money in the Bank, being every man for himself. I haven't been in the Money in the Bank ladder match in a while. Yeah, well, I've never been in one. You looking for any kind of advice, Damien? No, I think I got it. One of us is walking out with that briefcase on Sunday. You got that right, mate. I think we're going to walk in there, essentially 2 on 6, and we're going to walk out without the briefcase. It's going to be a great night for the Judgment Day. Rhea's going to main event and beat Jordynne Grace's ass. With you and I, one of us is going to walk out with the briefcase, and then we're going to have 2 world titles in the Judgment Day before it's all said and done. Yeah. Hey, I know I asked you about this a few weeks ago, but that whole thing earlier tonight. Which one? The smoke and the count your blessings, 7 days, the devil rises, or whatever. You know anything about that? I don't know why everyone keeps thinking I know something about that. I don't know anything about it. Alright, just kinda seems like it might be somebody you know. Oy. I hope not. Alright, folks, we have some more singles action coming up next here on Raw. As it is a rematch from a couple of weeks ago. As here come the LWO to the ring. Rey Mysterio, Cruz del Toro, and Joaquin Wilde. I don't know why Wilde and Mysterio got flipped around in the entrance. It's fine. As the LWO making their way to the ring, looking for revenge. After Andrade turned his back on them last week. And essentially said, you want to follow Rey Mysterio so bad? Well, go follow Rey Mysterio. I don't want anything to do with you anymore. And now tonight, Rey Mysterio getting a rematch after Andrade screwed him over in that Money in the Bank qualifier. As here comes Andrade to the ring. El Idolo making his way down to the ring. So, Rey Mysterio and Andrade, you can see it. Seems Zelina Vega's picked her side in all of this as well, and she is sided with the woman she helped win the NXT Championship last season in Andrade. So, here we go. Oh, and Rey Mysterio coming out, I think, with a clothesline springboards. Goes for a moonsault. Andrade getting out of the way now, and Andrade. Poison Rana to Rey Mysterio. Andrade now getting him back up to his feet here, and Andrade overhand chop, firing away at Rey Mysterio. Andrade's got him, taking him down. Pulling back on the face here into a submission here, a crossface submission in on Rey Mysterio. Rey rolls it through now. Rey Mysterio kicking the midsection. He's got a hold of Andrade. He throws him off the ropes. Rey Mysterio's got him. Tilt-a-whirl. DDT. Taking him down. There's a kick into the back here. Rey Mysterio springboard. Goes for a moonsault. Andrade out of the way now. And Andrade clotheslines him across the back of the head. Get back up to his feet again now. And Andrade firing back. Knee strike from Rey Mysterio now. Rey Mysterio pulls him in, rolls through, Rey Mysterio into Hurricane Rana, takes down Andrade. Mysterio now, the Hall of Famer, goes for a moonsault. Andrade out of the way now, and Andrade, springboard, big drop kick there, taking him down. Andrade now goes down for ground and pound, Rey Mysterio countering. Down he goes now, Andrade is down, Rey Mysterio picking him back up to his feet here, and Mysterio. Whoa, here we go, Rey Mysterio. Whips him to the ropes. Mysterio gonna dial up. 6, 1. No! The call couldn't connect. No signal for that one. There's Andrade now with Rey Mysterio. Bounces him off the turnbuckle. Into kick in the head. Andrade now gets him back up to his feet here. And Andrade firing back at Rey Mysterio again now. Forearm strike. Overhand chopping him now, and Andrade knocking him down there. Big chop here, and Andrade kicks him down. Now Andrade with the big double knees in the corner. Rey Mysterio down. Andrade getting him back up to his feet. He's got the arm. Rey Mysterio, though. Wait a minute. Rey Mysterio kicking out the legs. Kicking out the knees now. Rey Mysterio into Bulldog on Andrade. Andrade is down. Rey Mysterio picking him back up to his feet now. Rey Mysterio with Andrade kicking the ribs. Hits the ropes, and big blockbuster there, taking him down. Andrade down now. Rey Mysterio picking him back up to his feet here, and Mysterio kicks him in the ribs, pulling Andrade in. Rey Mysterio, sunset flip, taking him down. Mysterio goes for the springboard moonsault. Andrade out of the way again now, and Andrade, big clothesline across the back of the head again, taking him down. Mysterio getting picked back up now by Andrade. Andrade with a big clothesline there, knocks him off his feet. Andrade gets Rey Mysterio back up again now, and Andrade, overhand shot now, knocking him down. Throws him into the corner. Kicks Rey Mysterio down again now, and Andrade with Zelina Vega cheering him on. Oh! Big slap into the face of Rey Mysterio. Picking him back up to his feet now, and Andrade pulls him in. Andrade, the message, connects to the Hall of Famer. 1, 2. Andrade nearly got him, but a kick out there. And now Andrade firing away at Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio countering. Rey Mysterio, he's got Andrade up now, and Rey Mysterio, no, rolls through. Hurricane Rana. Andrade kicking out now, and Andrade, massive neck breaker there. Andrade's got Rey Mysterio, though. Rolls him through. Cover. Andrade for the 1, for the 2. No! Nearly steals it. Now Rey Mysterio gets caught. Knee in the face from Andrade. Andrade getting him back up to his feet now, and Andrade chopping away at him now. Countered by Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio picking him back up to his feet here, and Rey Mysterio kicking away at him here. And Rana takes him down now. Rey Mysterio. Bottom rope now goes Andrade. Rey Mysterio goes for him. Andrade pushing him back now, and Andrade. What a drop kick there to Rey Mysterio. Andrade now grabbing the Hall of Famer. And Andrade puts him in the ropes now. Rey Mysterio in trouble. Andrade's got him. He's up, and he hangs him out to dry across the ropes. Getting him back up to his feet now, and Andrade goes for the overhand. Rey Mysterio counters. Kicking the ribs now. Rey Mysterio was looking for Mexican Destroyer. Andrade countered. Andrade slides out of it now, and Andrade clotheslines him. Hitting a moonsault now. Does the former NXT champ. He's got him back up to his feet now, and Andrade. Oh, he's looking to take it old school. El Idolo DDT. 1, 2, 3. Just like that, Andrade gets the win over Rey Mysterio again. Andrade standing tall after his decision to ditch the LWO and go out on his own with Zelina Vega back by his side. The pairing that worked all the way back in 2017, 2018. Back together again. No LWO to bog them down this time. Andrade's done being a nice guy, it would seem. And the viciousness of El Idolo has returned. So, Andrade with the win. We got more coming up on Raw. Oh, wait a minute. Well, I guess we got company. Because here come the major players to the ring. Matt Cardona, the fourth and final man for Raw inside the Money in the Bank ladder match. Seemingly coming to confront Andrade here tonight. Hey, Andrade! Let me tell you something about Money in the Bank. Alright? Because there is only one person that is walking out of there with the briefcase. What is everyone yelling about? Oh, shit. Dude. Your family has got serious issues. You're saying that like I don't know? Look, they don't put all of us through a table and get away with it, alright? I'm gonna go find each and every one of them, and I'm gonna put them through some sheets of glass tonight. Mox, chill out. You're getting a little too explosive on us before WrestleMania. Explosive. That's brilliant. Big Dog, will you just... Yeah, go reel him in, I got it. At least that's taken care of. Told you we weren't done tonight. See you at WrestleMania, Seth. Alright, folks, we've got some tag team action coming up next between the 4 women on Raw's side of Money in the Bank this upcoming weekend. As out first, as here comes Jade Cargill to the ring. The Storm is coming here tonight on Raw. The former WWE Women's Champion making her way down to the ring. So, Jade Cargill making her way down to the ring. Big matchup here tonight. As the former WWE Women's Champ makes her way to the ring. Out next, the only member of the major players that didn't need an RKO just a minute ago. Chelsea Green making her way to the ring. The hot mess is here. Chelsea Green in the house. Chelsea and Jade, quite the duo here tonight. Very different people for sure. So, Chelsea and Jade out first. The other 2 women on Raw's side of Money in the Bank. For the women coming out next. As here comes Lola Vice. So, Lola Vice making her way out to the ring next. And finally, from the Wyatt 6, Alexa Bliss. So, Alexa Bliss has made her way to the ring. Let's do this. See who's going to get that momentum heading into WrestleMania this weekend. Of course, over on SmackDown side of things, there's 4 other names in there as well. I honestly don't know who's qualified on SmackDown side, so I don't want to accidentally potentially spoil results of any qualifiers that might be coming out later this week. Oh, and Lola Vice taking down Jade Cargill. There's a good bit of history between Lola and Jade here in the LS11 universe, as it was Jade Cargill that Lola Vice ultimately earned her Raw contract against earlier this season. It's Jade Cargill taking her down. Now Jade grabs onto Lola. Elbow strike knocking her back here from Vice, and Lola Vice. Suplex to Jade Cargill taking her down. Vice getting her back up to her feet now. Lola Vice. Kick there, knocking her in the ropes here. And Lola Vice firing away at Jade Cargill now. Kicks her in the ribs. And Lola Vice hits the ropes. Running knee into the jaw. Taking her down. Lola Vice getting fired up as Jade Cargill, I believe, has made the tag. Yes, she has. In comes Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green with an enziguri taking her down. Now Chelsea Green coming in. Drops the elbow on Lola. Chelsea Green kicked in the leg now is Vice. Lola Vice down. Chelsea Green pushed back. Lola Vice taking her back now. Jade Cargill now just standing on the outside to watch for a minute here as Lola sending Chelsea into the corner. Oh boy. Tag made. In comes Bliss. Now Lola Vice and Alexa Bliss working together here. And big kicks there. Taking her down. Lola Vice now getting out of the ring as Alexa Bliss now coming in hot here. Bliss like a house of fire taking out the legs of Chelsea Green. Alexa Bliss now hits the double knees to the chest. Green is down now. Alexa Bliss picking her back up to her feet. Kicks her in the midsection. Kicks her in the ribs now. Alexa Bliss coming up the ropes and drop kick into the head, taking down Chelsea. Bliss now picks her back up to her feet again now, and Alexa Bliss with Chelsea Green. Throws her across the ring into the corner and flips her across the ring again. Bliss goes for a splash on her. Green roll out of the way now. Kicking her down now. Alexa Bliss stomping on Chelsea Green. Green now. Whoa. Rolls Bliss through into a cover. Kick out immediately from Alexa Bliss though. Bliss goes for a forearm. Chelsea Green goes for a chop block. Bliss kicking her in the face. And Jade Cargill just seemingly wants none of this. And I admittedly, I can't say I blame her. As, wait a minute, there's Lola Vice going after Jade Cargill now. Lola Vice and Jade Cargill getting into it on the outside a little bit here. As Bliss firing away at Green now, and Chelsea Green knocked back here. As Lola Vice just took down Jade Cargill. Alexa Bliss. Insult to injury. Taking down Chelsea. And Bliss now. Twisted Bliss on Chelsea. Lola Vice takes down Jade. Game, set. Game, set, match. As Lola Vice and Alexa Bliss. Once Bliss got in, it was game, set for Chelsea. Game, set, and match as Lola cut Jade Cargill out of the mix. Alexa Bliss and Lola Vice picking up some momentum heading into Money in the Bank this weekend at WrestleMania. A great finishing sequence there from Bliss. The big backbreaker, the insult to injury, and the twisted Bliss. Scoring the win. Oh, wait a minute, out in the parking lot, or out in the parking garage. LA Knight attacking Rowan of the Wyatts. LA Knight laying him out here. Uncle Howdy nowhere to be seen. And Knight. Yeah, go run and cry to your uncle about that one. Tell him I'll see his spooky ass at WrestleMania. Yeah. Alright, Aldis, I know you're back here somewhere. Been looking all over the damn arena for you. Where the hell are you? Right here, Randy. Oh, Randy. You could all KO everyone in the building. But not me. Alright, folks, it is time for our main event of the night. Our final matchup on Raw before WrestleMania. And it is Piper Niven, the inaugural Women's United States Champion. As here comes Piper Niven to the ring, looking to win here tonight over the current United States Women's Champion. Potentially even disrupt WrestleMania if she were to win here tonight. Change things up a little bit. So, Piper Niven has made her way down to the ring. As here comes the champion. The Women's United States Champion, Liv Morgan. She's got Raquel Rodriguez by her side. She walks in to a matchup this weekend with Becky Lynch for that United States Women's title. So, without further ado, it's our final match of the night. Our main event will be up next. It will be the showdown, the face-to-face between Jordynne Grace and Rhea Ripley ahead of their WrestleMania Night 1 main event. So, let's do this. Here we go, and Liv immediately ducking out of the ring, trying to get behind Raquel and away from Piper. Morgan back into the ring now. Liv Morgan into a bulldog, taking her down there. Liv getting her back up to her feet now, and Liv Morgan chopping away at Piper now. Piper Niven taking her down with a big hip toss there. Liv Morgan's down. Now Piper Niven's got a hold of her now. Piper Niven, double axe handle into the back of Liv. Morgan down now. Piper Niven's got her down. Piper Niven pulling her back in now. Grabs Liv, throws her across the ring into the corner, and big clothesline in the corner, taking down Liv. Piper Niven's got her now. Piper Niven with a stomp into the midsection. Liv goes down now. Piper Niven picking her back up to her feet here. Piper Niven as Liv Morgan now taking her towards the corner here. Piper Niven with Liv into the corner head first. Liv out of the way now, gets caught here. Piper Niven's got her by the back of the head. Piper takes her to the corner, head first in the turnbuckle. Big chop there. Grabs a hold of her now. Piper Niven with Liv Morgan into the corner. Shotgun drop kick. What a move from Piper. Into a cover on Liv now, who kicks out immediately. Liv with a big roundhouse kick there, taking her down. And now Liv kicking away at her. Big weekend for Nathan Frazer and his amazing friends as Liv Morgan faces Becky Lynch for the U.S. title. JD McDonough facing Axiom for the Speed title. And of course, Nathan's got his upcoming showdown with Karrion Kross. We heard him say earlier tonight he's not afraid of fighting anymore. As Liv now grabs Piper Niven, Liv Morgan. What is she thinking here? She runs the ropes. She hits the ropes. Springboards into a bulldog, kind of like Trish Stratus' Stratisfaction with that one. As down goes Piper again now. Liv getting her back up to her feet. Big chop there, knocking her back. Piper Niven swings her around with a right hook. Piper Niven's got her up. And taking her down. Into a cover now. Piper Niven's got Liv. For the one. For the two. No. And now Piper Niven has Liv Morgan here. Piper Niven grabs a hold of Liv. Liv answers back, taking her down now. Liv Morgan. Go. Liv going up to the top rope now. Liv Morgan gonna have to fly here. Liv coming off the top rope. Big missile drop kick there to Piper. Piper Niven down now, and Piper Niven getting kicked away by Liv. Liv is caught now. Piper Niven sweeping the leg, taking her down. Goes her over now. Piper Niven, knee into the back. Liv is down. Piper Niven coming off the ropes. Piper Niven went for a senton. Liv out of the way now. Liv Codebreaker. Into a cover now on the former champion for the 1, 2. No! A near fall there as Liv getting her back to her feet. Ends up getting ready to Piper Niven again. Piper is down now. Piper Niven. Stomped repeatedly here. Piper's got her. She's up. Piper driver! For the 1, 2. Liv kicking out. Piper now grabs Liv by the leg and launches her across the ring. Piper's got her down. And now Niven telling Morgan to get back up to her feet. Piper gonna look for that driver again. Liv answers back into Oblivion. Cover. For the 1, 2, 3. Liv Morgan getting the win. Liv Morgan beats Piper Niven tonight. Doesn't allow an upset at a WrestleMania where she defends that title against Becky Lynch. A big win there for Liv tonight. Piper Niven put up a hell of a fight, but in the end, the champion with the win. She hit that Oblivion, and it was all she wrote. Right there, she countered that Piper driving her, and bam! Oh, wait a minute. Here comes Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch charging in 2-on-1. Oh, and Liv and Raquel putting the boots to her again. And Becky trying to fight back, but oh, Liv! Slamming her down, and Liv and Raquel. Liv and Raquel with Becky Lynch. Becky trying to lay them out. Oblivion from Liv. Swings her around, and Raquel picking Becky up now, and Raquel Rodriguez just dumping Becky Lynch out of the ring to stand tall. All right, folks, this wraps us up tonight. It is the final face-to-face here tonight. Ahead of WrestleMania, Jordynne Grace and Rhea Ripley going face-to-face for the final night before WrestleMania. The Juggernaut making her way down to the ring. The Juggernaut and the Nightmare getting ready to main event WrestleMania Night 1 in just a couple of days' time. We've seen them sign the contract already. The night Jordynne Grace signed her Raw contract. As Jordynne... Oh, wait a minute! Rhea! Rhea just clobbered her with the Women's World title. And Rhea Ripley oh my God. Rhea's finally snapped. We were waiting for that shoe to drop one day, but it seems Rhea's just finally reached her breaking point with Jordynne after everything. She's now just using Jordynne Grace to break the barricade screens here. Jordynne Grace has been a thorn in Rhea's side for some time now. All season, really, even when Jordynne was still part of TNA. As Rhea Ripley hitting with clothesline after clothesline here, and Rhea Ripley dropping Jordynne Grace. Oh God, Rhea puts her through the table.
Jordynne, you brought this one upon yourself. Everyone says you're going to be my downfall. Everyone has said you're where I'm going to lose everything. You've been a thorn in my side since the start of the year. Ever since you decided to rock up at Payback and stick your nose where it didn't belong. So I cost you your prize knockouts title. I ensured you would never be the NXT Women's Champion because you would never be as good as me, and you will never be as good as me. 6 years I have been at the top of this division. 6 years I've been at the top of this industry. I have been the best women's wrestler in the world. You look at my track record, Jordynne. You can count the number of people who have beat me on their own, on one hand, and you will still be counting with fingers to spare. You are not adding your name to that list this weekend. You are not going to defeat me. You are not going to take my championship the way you took my Cora, the way you've taken my tag titles from me, the way you've taken my focus off of what I should have been focusing on, and that is annihilating you at WrestleMania. So count the days, 5 more nights. And everyone sees that when they thought I was being brutal, what they thought was brutality was generosity. You will not know true brutality until Saturday night. I'll see you at WrestleMania, Jordynne. You've brought this on yourself.
And with that, until WrestleMania, I've been Xander, and that was Universe. Special thanks to $10 and above Patreon backers JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, and Harry Willings. With Patreon support, I'm able to do uncut and uncensored Let's Play content, bonus episodes of Universe, and much more. Consider joining with the link in the description.